Thank you for joining me on my fitness walk today. Every Saturday is a fitness walk we participate in this fitness for our overall well-being. Yeah, for the benefits are really great. There are many, and it's like an investment. You are saving for the future, and you can witness or you testify later the compound interest on that investment. So also on your health, because the future we are talking about starts today. So once you start it today, and that's why I document this work every Saturday to motivate someone. Once you get it started, like the increment, just little by little, 20 minutes today, 30 minutes tomorrow, next day, you do it every time. Move that body. The weather is good. You are making a great investment, for your health, for your well-being, for longevity and sound health. And you'll be able to enjoy life, wellness. There will be no pain anywhere, no stiffness, no battling with this, all this, and life could be good. And that is what I invite you to continue, to participate in this fitness walk with me every Saturday that I document. But I do it every day. It's the cumulative effects, that really count. Yeah, once you're able to do it like most days of the week, 3 times, 4 times, it depends. Maybe you want to do it for even 15 minutes. Start from somewhere, and as you do it, you enjoy it. You see the benefit, the clarity, the overall wellness, and boosting your immunity, feeling good, feeling great in your system, in your body, your cardiovascular, your kidney, all those essential vital organs, that get um, overwhelmed with situations because of the lifestyle that we have adopted. They start doing well, and you will enjoy that good health. All right, so on this walk today, yeah, just let's talk a little bit about uncertainty in life. Probably, you are overwhelmed with some uncertainties about your job, about family, about your career, about business, or at times some people are stuck, in life, probably an incident that has happened in their life, maybe loss of something, loss of money, loss of an item, loss of relationship, loss of job, even loss of loved one, and you feel stuck in it. You've not been able to move on. You've not been able to process it. That is why we are here, reset. We can always reset, for life balance. And we are here. I've helped multitude of people, from where they feel stuck in life because of uncertainty, because of one incident happening, or because of a loss, grieving over something, and they've not been able to process it. We're able to use scientific proven modalities framework to help you process it, and you can move on in life, and life can be good again because you don't need to get stuck in there. We research for life balance. Yeah, my name is Dr. Debbie, your research coach. So reach out to me, DM, send email, and we can get started. We can talk about it, like anywhere, any part. Most of the time virtual, and if it is not virtual, like, organizing workshop, like um families, individuals, one-on-one, group of people, whichever one, we can talk together and see the one that work for you. But we don't need to get stuck in life. Like I've said, multitude of my clients, that we have been able to process, and even the young one, we don't, most of the time we think that it's only the adult that are passing through things, that are getting stuck on things, that have happened to them, life experiences, even children too. And as I've always said, there are some people that are adults that they get stuck in things that have happened when they were children, and it is still haunting them in adulthood. They don't know how to process it because, like, our brain doesn't, the brain does not really take note of time. And the brain, even though we're adults, we're in our late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, things that have happened as a kid, as 5 years, 6, 10, 18, 14, the brain is still able to take us back, when the brain is processing our thoughts and experiences, to take us back to all those things that's happened even in our age, when we were kid, when we were little. And until we process it, we continue to feel stuck, and that is not going to be a good experience. And that is why I'm encouraging you to reach out. Yeah, we can process it, we can work with you, and we can give you resources, to work with, to be able to get out of that stuck situation. Life is good. Yeah, life is good. And, for our overall wellness, which are emotional and a psychological aspect too, is important about it. And you can see a lot of happenings in recent time, because some people, like, all this between couples, different parts of the country, this is happening and all that. Many of them is because of unprocessed situations, experiences, incidents that has happened probably when they were children, probably when they were teenagers, that they fell stuck in. And if anything, any trigger, they just, it's like they get exploded, they feel threatened, they lose it all. They don't have the capacity, to sort it out. But we can prevent that, because there are at times, a lot of time that, such incidents, such experiences, it puts them in a very high risk behavior, and before you know it, lives are lost. But we don't need to get to that level. So reach out, let's reset for life balance, and then you move on in your life and you process whatsoever is happening. My name is Dr. Debbie, and I thank you so much every time for hanging out with me in my fitness work. I appreciate it. I do not take it for granted. And I want you to do the same, to take care of your health, to do fitness work. Make sure you are exercising, make sure you are sleeping well, you are taking good food, and you are you are taking care of your emotional well-being as well. Because in the reset for life balance, we track the root cause. What is happening? What is going on? What you feel stuck in? Probably something, as I said, have happened in childhood. Maybe something that you are going through in your marriage. Maybe some incident that you witnessed, with your parents. Or maybe some things that happened when you were little, in your polygamous family, in your culture, depending on the part of the world that you are. And you are still struggling with it as if it is just happening. You don't need to go through that and continue to carry that burden, that suffering for life. We can sort it out. So reach out to Reset for Life Balance, and we are very glad to work with you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on my wellness work today, and I wish you a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you again. Thank you, and bye.